WD18 here outside the Emirates. It's finished Arsenal 2, Watford 0. Shane, stewards all run around, but that was pretty mad ending to the game.
That was a funny movement.
The game, Shane.
What did I say? Yeah, but what did I say in my preview? When we get chances, take them. Did we do that? No. No, we didn't. Now, it don't matter about Arsenal necessarily. They were shit today. They had, what, 3 shots on target, scored twice, and
I feel like their goals were the only time they played good football.
I think actually their first one was actually an own goal, I think. Because I didn't see the old goal thingy. Yeah, Cathcart. He played all right today, but on the whole. But as a whole today, I'm disappointed. Fulham last week, again, 1-0 up. Did we take our chances? No, again, we didn't. But I would argue against a team like Arsenal, the calibre of players they have, every time they move forward, even that second half, balls were going in there, headers, it was going wide of the post, they weren't getting shots on target, and every time we kind of snuffed out an attack, I thought, right, let's go up again the other end. But we just didn't do it. The biggest moment, I think, for Arsenal, their goals went in, yes, but Cech getting injured, I actually think that helped them psychologically.
I think Leno's a better player than Cech anyway.
Keeper, that is a fantastic save from Troy. If Cech's in goal for me, Troy scoring that, it's 1-0.
Cech's too slow, I think, getting down to that position.
He's too slow, and that's why I think Troy maybe put it into there.
I don't think it was a weak finish. No. He's gone for placement. He could have put his foot through it with pace,
but then it could have been a really bad miss.
It's a tough one.
So it is a tough one.
Will Hughes missing.
Second half, yeah, Will Hughes. Just going back to the first half, we were in it. 0-0, we were in it. Lacazette missing a golden shot. Cathcart fucked that up. He let Lacazette through, shot off target. Hughes, I think, should have done better for this first volley shot. Should have got them on target. Second one, without that deflection, that's going in. Second half came around, more confidence came with us. Big chance, Andre Gray. Troy puts that through. Troy waits for him to get through. A fucking pony shot at the end of it. Honestly,
even tried to take it around the keeper for the penalty. I thought
it was a terrible shot. It was right at fucking Leno. Leno's coming out and he's just got it there. Dink it, for Christ's sake. And then the biggest one, Isaac's success. I'm sorry. For me, he was far more dynamic when he came on. He did a lot more, I thought, than Andre.
I agree.
Sprinting at the last button, the last button were tired. He was putting Mustafi under a lot of pressure and they're holding in there as well. You could tell they were getting rattled by him. But again, what minute did he come on today? 72nd minute. What the fuck for? He should have been on at least 10 minutes earlier than that. Make an impact.
Similar thing to Gracia against Fulham. A lot of people saying his subs were made too late into the game.
Yeah, I don't know why he does this. It's great because he has this, I think, almost unblinding, just general faith in the team. But when it needs to be changed up, I don't think he does it enough. Isaac's success should have come on earlier. He should be scoring that. I'm sorry, he should be. That, for me, it's a bit of a sitter. From that angle, he needs to be working the keeper and finding that far post. We had the chances, and that's what makes the defeat actually really hard to take today. Because
especially, I felt like when the Arsenal fans gave their team nothing until they scored.
Yeah, no, they did, and you could tell with the Arsenal fans around there. They were silent. They were like, shit, this could go the other way. It didn't go the other way, and ultimately now, if you're an Arsenal fan, it's quite simple. You don't care about atmosphere. You don't care about team selection. Just go out there and get a fucking result, and they've ultimately done that today.
8 in a row now, in all competitions for them.
8 in a row. It feels very different here as well at the Emirates, and I'm sure it does feel quite different there for the Arsenal fans. But I don't think it's the start of a slump. I think we need to start taking our chances.
Bournemouth next week, I think, is a huge game.
That's a big one. If we do a Burnley and smack them at home, then it could be all right. Burnley did very well there, but there's always a thing with Bournemouth, isn't it? They can always try and nick a result. Jermaine Defoe, certain players in there. Ryan Fraser, you've got Callum Wilson, I'm a big fan of him. Josh King in there. They've got players that will take their chances, and they'll see it as a big game coming down to Watford as well. To Watford.
Their defence as well. Who are you playing up front against them? Because people are now saying success should be getting a look in.
Yeah, I think our success should be. I think Andre needs to be dropped for the next game.
Do you think that's just to send a message, or?
I think it's basically to say to Andre, look, this man comes on, he has more of an impact for you. Every time Andre gets the ball, right, and this isn't a personal with Andre, I just think every time he gets the ball, ball comes into him, right? Why are you losing it? Ball, I'm going to give that straight to an Arsenal player. Look for Troy. Troy always looks for Andre. And the one time he didn't look for him, Andre was through on
I thought
goal.
Troy's through balls today were great as well.
Yeah, they were great. A few people saying he was lucky to be still on the pitch at the end.
Torreira.
Don't know about that. Ultimately, Arsenal are always going to try and rustle him every time he comes in now and all that. But we move on. Bournemouth next week. I am confident. I think we'll get a result for Bournemouth, but the taking of our chances is really actually quite frustrating at the moment. And if we did that, we could and really should have got a win today, I think. Honestly, I think it's almost... I'd almost go as far as to say we should have got a win today. But we march on.